Good day, mates. It's your favorite DJ, DJ OK. I know why you're listening to me right now. You want to know why? Because my news is free. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, today is a candid video. I am on the road. I am outside. Today I'm heading to my missus. She's finishing her pediatric residency for her dentistry. All right, so she's a pediatric dentist. She was already a dentist. She went back so she can become smarter. She only want to work with kids now, man. So right now there's gonna be a new hot pediatric dentist on the loose. So look out for that. Anyhow, let's talk about the HMI. A lot of you guys been chiming in. Y'all want to know, how do I feel about it? What do I think about it? What do I feel like is going wrong right now? First and foremost, let's talk about Meji popping in out of nowhere with his video. Let's take a listen.
Tout ça qu'a mené pour qui va le chercher si loin. J'ai que glace l'argent ou belle, pas penser. Ou besoin pile bagaille pour la vie ou ta fait sens. Sous garde dormiment, j'ai bois tranquille la famille ou belle. Kilo.
Okay, so there's a lot of rumors on the streets about Meji this, Meji that. From looking at the Meji video, I feel like Meji, something is going wrong. Maybe he just been off the radar. He went, what they call it, incognito. It looked like he been smoking a lot though. Well, Meji was already a smoker. A lot of you guys don't know that. He smoked. But it looked like he did a lot of that. But I'm wishing him well. He's thanking y'all for tuning into his album. So let's just see what happens with Meji in the future. Now, with that being said, the HMI is bleeding red right now. Everybody that's doing events are losing so much money. And Meji is one of those reasons. Why is Meji one of those reasons? So this was supposed to be a crazy year for Impossible. So that album Meji came out with, it was going to come out regardless. So Meji and the gang, Impossible, was supposed to be running it right now. So boom, Impossible hasn't performed all year, so take them out of the equation. They took the #1 band, take them out of the equation. Then what else was supposed to happen this year? Vayb was supposed to drop an album way earlier in the year. It didn't happen. Actually, the passing of Mika Ben last year unfortunately delayed them from dropping their album. So, you know, they didn't want to come out in a time of basically crisis like that, which I agree with. It deserved to be pushed back. But the album was pushed back. It's pushed back to this summer. They gave us time after time the album is coming. It never came. Okay, with that being said, they gave us time and time that the album was going to come out, and it did not. And what happened was, a lot of people who spent money to go see Vayb drop this album. They went to numerous events. No album. So this is what happened. So right now, the HMI is bleeding red because of Vayb, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. The HMI is bleeding red because of Vayb. Why? When Vayb finally drops the album, some love it, some dislike it, some think it's okay. Nonetheless, Vayb has reset the market. Let's go. We're going outside right now to go. Fresh money's coming out. We're going to listen to Vayb. And guess what Vayb does? Vayb drops an album and disappears from the tri-state area. It's going on 2 months now. Vayb decided to take their talents to Paris and Canada. Vayb went everywhere else but New York, New Jersey, where the numbers actually matter. Paris, everything is an illusion over there. So we don't care about that. But in the States where it matters, they disappear. They left us hanging, bro. So guess what? Everybody's sitting at home waiting for Vayb to come so they can go listen to some Vayb. Class come, class do their 1s and 2s. We appreciate it. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Mayday. It made day new business. Now there's other albums scheduled to come out. Beijing and Kazilak, actually, I think they're in New York as of like today. They're working on a music video. And through the grapevine, New Look is supposed to drop an album next month. In July, New Look is supposed to just come out firing with their album. Let's wait and see what happens with that. Because right now, Vayb is holding the whole Haitian community, the whole Haitian network hostage. And there's more blood. There's more blood that's going to happen because there's a lot of events coming in. I feel sorry for y'all, man. The big money promoters, I feel sorry. I'm not saying every event is going to fail. There's going to be a few events here and there that'll do well. Don't get it twisted. But for the masses, nobody. That's on pill call. Right now, I've calculated within the last month, just 1 month worth of balls, we've taken a $250,000 loss so far. And those are the ones I know about. There's probably other balls that's been canceled and they just don't make it to my news channel because they don't want me to know about it. Okay, while the HMI is down right now, right? I think some of you bands should revamp yourselves because nothing you do is going to help you win right now. The HMI just did that. It's just down, so just accept it. But you can do some revamping. So right now I'm going to tell every band what they need to do. Some of you guys are going to like it and some of you guys are going to just say, yo, I hate this guy. Nonetheless, it is what it is. This is just my opinion. Okay, Harmonic. This is Harmonic's problem. Sanders is not the problem whatsoever. Harmonic's problem is Niken Son Prud'homme. Yeah, Niken Son is the problem. That's shocking to y'all, right? The problem with Niken Son Prud'homme is Niken Son Prud'homme is too smart. Like he gets 150% on every 100% test he takes. Like he is so what's the word? Evolved in his keyboardism, if that's a word. He is too good for the HMI and we don't understand him. Like the regular solo for a keyboardist would be like now this is a solo that you hear from Niken Son Prud'homme. Like this is old Nikki. Now this is a classic Niken Son Prud'homme. Now let me show you what the problem is. Here's the problem. Okay, see, that sounds good to us, right? But the HMI does not appreciate stuff like that. They want slower solos like let me think, like Sinclair's new song with Tiancito. They want this. Let me play it. Matter of fact, this is the solos we want right here. Those are solos we want right now, right? So Niken Son's solos are so far advanced, they just not appreciating. It's like he's 20 years ahead of his time. So that's the problem with Harmonic right now. They're so musically inclined, we just don't appreciate them. So Niken Son is a problem. Now let's move on. Let's say Cruise La, for example. Cruise La is a dynamic band. They play really, really, really good. What is Cruise La's problem? This is Cruise La's problem. J Suave is Cruise La's problem. J Suave is Cruise La's gift, and he is also the curse of the band. So there's two singers, J Suave and there's MD. J Suave, you gotta let MD do his thing, man. You gotta let that boy shine. He can sing his ass off. I want to put MD at the top of like top 5 singers in the HMI. Top 5 hands down. That motherfucker, he can sing. But he's being held back. J Suave, you gotta step back, let that man do what he do. I would say J Suave, you can pop in on the stage. It's your Jazzu Festival. But majority, 85% of the singing has to go to MD. You can jump and start being more so, I guess, in a manager aspect, because I think you guys, managers, as far as being a manager, I think you can do an incredible job. You already know the industry. Avoid Jazumote, as far as publicity and promotion, ufanasa. But J Suave, you are the gift and the curse, man. Quittez nèg la chanter, man. Quittez l'animer. Let him be him. That's just how I feel. Okay, Beijing Cadillac, who are officially a band now. What is Beijing and Cadillac's issue? Look, guys, these are all my opinions. Beijing and Cadillac's issue is get rid of the band. Get rid of the band. I think Beijing and Cadillac are the only bands I see like people go to, and they really don't really dance. They kind of stare at the performance the whole night. They look at Beijing and Cadillac majority of the night. So it's kind of pointless of having those paid musicians in the back. Like, you might as well just continue the way I come out solo, as guest featuring and, you know, at bars and stuff. And on big shows, then you bring out the band. But for like everyday performances, drop the band. Jesus, it's not necessary. My opinion. Ekip. What is Ekip's problem? Ekip's problem is just, I want to say Steve K. Steve K, the lead singer, he's up front with D Perfect. I think he is the issue. Why? Steve K doesn't really have much of a personality. What do you guys know about Steve K? Absolutely nothing. We don't even know how he sounds when he talks. He has no social media presence. When he's on stage, he barely has any stage presence. Like, that is killing the band. It started in Jakut, now it's finishing in Ekip. Like, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. He needs to do something. Commencer à faire intéressant, commencer, you know, animer, please. He got to do something to draw us in. D Perfect, he's a perfect lead man. Leave him in front of the band. D Perfect, he's good on social media. Like, D Perfect, lead D Perfect. What is Zenglin's issue? Zenglin's issue. Think about it. What is the lead singer's name of Zenglin? I'll wait. Don't nobody know his name. Like, oh my Jesus. Like, who works social media for these people? We're in the age of social media. You have to be present in social media. Nobody knows. I just learned his name like 3 days ago. It's called Emmy Mix. Something like that. I don't know if he used to be a DJ or something, but that's his name. What the hell? That's one. Two, who is responsible for Zenglin's PR work? Whoever's responsible for Zenglin's PR works needs to be fired, bro. They are the worst I've ever seen in my life. The worst. There's no reason Zenglin came out with an album, what, a year or two ago? Don't nobody know about the album, and the album is incredible. Look, my news is free, y'all. I could talk about this for hours. There's more bands that need to just some tune-ups. Let's say Synchron. I don't have any issue with what Synchron does. Synchron, they have backups on top of backups of musicians. No matter who replaces what, they move the same way. So I have nothing to say about Synchron. Kai, I wish Kai would let Jeff and some of the Bunde and some of the the musicians a little bit more freedom to play, to add their flavor to it. But for the most part, Kai is pretty solid. They stick with the script. But I wish they would let T. Claude loose sometimes. Let Jeff loose sometimes. Let freaking T. Joel do his thing. Let them live a little bit. I think it'll go a long way. And Vayb has a problem also. Vayb has a good problem. Vayb has one of the most talented bands in the Haitian industry. Like, I think they got like 4 singers. Let me see. They got Jude. They have Michael. They got Ziggy. Who else am I missing? Is it just 3? Is it 3 singers? What band has 3 singers in it? I wish I would let Ziggy do a little more. Let him, he should have been on the album. You should have let him shine. Nulzy, obviously, I let him shine a little bit. And Wrong Girl, go. But yeah, this Vayb has an incredible problem. They got too much talent. So, and let's say super producer, drummer, you name it, whatever positive problem, little na Vayb. So, what's gonna fix the HMI? Long story short, This is my prediction. This is my bold prediction. There's going to be a few sporadic bands or bals that are going to go well. But for the most part, the HMI is not going to get reset until the fall. So I want to say Labor Day weekend is where things are going to start getting better. Things are going to start getting better Labor Day weekend or towards August, Labor Day weekend. That's when things are going to get better. As of right now, we are still in that slump. Let's see what happens with New Look's new album. That could be a game changer also. So just pay close attention to that. Class came out with 3 songs. I love 2 of them, and the other one is just But what I wanted to say though, I didn't acknowledge Class. I love the way that they are promoting the girl Cara Luz. They're really giving her her own platform, her own floor. They're really pushing her. They actually got her on front page of flyers now, which is pretty nice. So shout out to Class. Good job on that one. Guys, man, this is just my own personal opinion, y'all. Anyhow, Monday through Friday after 4 p.m. Check me out, man. You want to know why? Because my news is free. Peace.